Hi everyone and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 104% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. This week, the S&P 500 ended slightly down because of a couple big tech companies that offset the positive performance of the rest of the index. As usual, don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at 5,282.70 cents, down 1.5% from last week and losing 693 billion of market cap. The PE ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 26.28, down 0.39 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. Lilly is up 102.4 billion or 14.8% after announcing a successful phase 3 trial results for its oral weight loss and diabetes pill or Foglipron, which demonstrated efficacy comparable to injectable GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic. Netflix up 23.4 billion or 6% following a strong Q1 earnings report that exceeded expectations. Exxon up 16.4 billion or 3.7% on no specific news. Philip Morris up 14.5 billion or 6.1% following a price target increase at Citi. Johnson & Johnson up 14.1 billion or 3.9% as the company clarified that it expects 400 million in tariff-related costs. Costco up 13.8 billion or 3.2% on no specific news. Palantir up 12.3 billion or 5.9% after the company confirmed a contract with NATO. Bank of America up 9.6 billion or 3.5% after reporting better than expected Q1 earnings results. Procter & Gamble is up 8.9 billion or 2.3% on no specific news. Abbott up 7.1 billion or 3.2% after exceeding Q1 earnings expectations and receiving FDA approval for a new cardiac and diabetes devices. Moving on to your losers. NVDA is down 230.3 billion or 8.5% after the company announced a projected 5.5 billion revenue loss due to new US export restriction on its H20 AI chips to China. Microsoft is down 153.7 billion or 5.3% as the company confirmed that it was slowing down in some of its AI investments. United Health down 132.9 billion or 24.2% after reporting a first quarter earnings miss and slashing its 2025 profit forecast due to unexpectedly high medical costs in its Medicare Advantage plans. Amazon is down 127.4 billion or 6.5% as several analysts cut their price target for the company. Meta or Facebook down 106.6 billion or 7.7% as CEO Mark Zuckerberg's testimony in the US antitrust trial revealed a 2018 proposal to spin off Instagram to preempt regulatory scrutiny. Alphabet or Google down 73.7 billion or 3.8% after a US court ruling labeled its ad tech business as an illegal monopoly. Broadcom down 51.5 billion or 6% following last week's announcement of export controls to China in addition to tariff threats. Tesla down 35 billion or 4.3% on no specific news. Apple down 17.6 billion or 0.6% on no specific news as well. And finally, Berkshire Hathaway down 11.7 billion or 1% on no specific news. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q1 2025 earnings season is well underway with 31 members releasing earnings last week and 465 companies left to report. 121 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending April 25th, 2025. And the most interesting will be Tesla, GE Aerospace, Verizon, RTX, Lockheed Martin, Danaher, Chubb, and Intuitive Surgical on April 22nd. NextEra Energy, Philip Morris, AT&T, Thermo Fisher Scientific, Boeing, IBM, Boston Scientific, ServiceNow, and Texas Instrument on April 23rd. Then Procter & Gamble, Alphabet or Google, PepsiCo, Comcast, Merck, Union Pacific, Bristol-Myers Squibb, Pfizer, T-Mobile, and Gilead Sciences on April 24th. And finally ABBV on April 25th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why NVIDIA and Microsoft were up last week, you should watch this video next.